your daily deal at the dating site for automobiles, StreetVW.com. Here's General Manager John Luciano.
You can save thousands on this showstopper, the revved-up Volkswagen Atlas Crossport, or get ultra-low monthly payments on all new and used vehicles, like on the Volkswagen Atlas. And remember, many Volkswagen vehicles are famous for outstanding fuel economy.
And meet the Volkswagen ID4. This affordable electric SUV is going to change everything. Hurry and discover your daily deal now at StreetVW.com. Street Volkswagen of Amarillo, 5000 South Soncy.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Automotive. I am your host, Ron Garvert. I know it's been a minute since I've been on. I want to apologize. Things have been going on in my life, nothing negative or anything. Had an inner ear infection, and I had to go to state wrestling in College Station. So I've been gone for a minute, but I haven't been gone very long. But I want to thank you for joining me today. This is a wonderful time in the morning, and I know I'm a little bit later on, closer to noon Central Time, but I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in to the Good Morning Automotive Show. Thank you for always supporting the show. Thank you for supporting the Automotive Architect Sales Podcast, which will be coming back. Thank you for supporting Garv Automotive. Thank you for supporting the Automotive Architect. I really do appreciate it. And it's from the bottom of my heart, you are all awesome. And I want to thank you for doing what you do, because it's not that easy. It's not that easy to wake up every morning, take a fresh breath of air, and be fortunate to be happy to where you're at. So thank you once again. You know, this episode is brought to you by Street Volkswagen of Amarillo. Go to www.streetvw.com. Check out the new inventory that's coming in. Yes, as crazy as it is, there is new cars being delivered every single day over at Street Volkswagen. So thank you again for all you do. Thank you, Street Volkswagen, for being a proud sponsor. Also, Garv Automotive. That's Garv Automotive training from sales, finance, BDC, and management training. Go to garvautomotive.com. That's GARV as in Victor, automotive.com, and check out all the great content that's in there. I got blogs, I got vlogs, I got virtual training. Also, I got a book coming out, Finding the Real You. Yes, Finding the Real You. It's coming out soon. Just going to make a few changes. Few changes coming on to get it. I'm going to show you a share screen here where you can find it. Okay, go here. Boom. Pre-order now. You can go to my website at garvautomotive.com. Click on where you find the book. Scroll down. Click down where you find the book, and enter all your information there. Pre-order it. I will autograph it, and I will mail it to you. That's at garvautomotive.com. It's great to be able to share my story, share what I have, letting you know that it doesn't matter what has gone on in your life, negativity or where you're just down and you feel like, man, there is no hope. I want to promise you there is hope. I want to promise you that no matter what, you are great. You will do great. And man, it's just a great feeling knowing that you are special. If you're having a bad day, if you had a bad month in February, that's nothing to stop you. If you had a bad month in February, pick it up. Get ready to rock and roll, because March is brand new. March is new. Get your head up, get moving on, and let's roll, and let's make tomorrow great. And that's the subject that we're going to talk about today. You can't run from your past. Whatever you had going on in your life, you can't dwell over it. There's a lot of things that I did in my life and I'm not proud of, and I'm not, you know, in my life going, dang, nothing's going to work for you ever because of what you did in your life. But you know what? Our past has changed because in God's eyes, we have no past, only the future. And in Jeremiah 29:11, he says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." And the thing is, man, and once you start reading the book, you're going to understand that God and I had a had a falling out. Okay, everything that I loved, He was taken away from me. In high school, my high school sweetheart and myself, we I got her pregnant. She was going to have a baby. Her parents forced her to get an abortion, and then two years later, my dad passes away, and I just turned 21. 2 months in at my 21 age, and then a couple of years later, God took my grandmother away from me. So it was like I didn't want to love anybody because I was afraid if I loved somebody, God would take them away. And that's not really what happens, okay? God had bigger plans for them. It was time for them to go. I understand. But it's what happened that irritated me, okay? And we'll talk a little bit more about it after this. When I was in high school, took my father away a couple of years later, took my grandmother away a couple of years later. So all I could ever do was stay away from people and not love them. Now I said to individuals I loved them, and that was wrong, and I was doing it in selfish ways. But there was other reasons, and I was so mad at God for what He did. I didn't have faith. People say you need God to have a better life, and I was like, I will have a better life without God. Oh boy, was I wrong. Christians facing difficult situations today can take comfort in Jeremiah 29:11, knowing that it is not a promise to immediately rescue us from hardship or suffering, but rather promise that God has a plan in our lives regardless of our current situation. He can work through, or He can work through it, prosper us, and give us hope. And recently has taken me this to understand this, that whatever I did in my past, I don't need to worry about it now in the present. It's called a present because God has given us a gift every single morning to wake up. So I got 8 steps to move away from your past and leave behind all the stuff that you ever did. Number 1, learn from the past, but don't dwell there. Learn from the past, but don't dwell there. You can't dwell on what you did, on what things happened, what situations happened in your past. Just learn from them. Don't dwell on it, or it will eat up inside of you and it will just tear you apart. We don't need that. Number 2, express yourself. If you're the kind of person that's just like, you know what, I don't want to let people know what's in my life. I don't want people to see me in that kind of way. Hell, I'm writing a freaking book and people are going to know everything that has happened in my life, all the wrongdoings, all the screwed up crap that I ever did. And I had to chalk it up, swallow my pride and go, you know what? This is reason why God is having me do this. Tell your story so they can relate and they can see where you were to where you are today. And that's the grace of God. Don't dwell. Express yourself. Let your feelings out. Number 3, stop pointing fingers. They always say if you point at someone, 3 fingers are pointing right back at you. And amen, give me that, because I was always pointing fingers on why I was not where I needed to be in life. Why I never made it as a stand-up comedian. Why I never made it as a successful actor. That was my dreams. That was my hopes, and it never happened. And I was pointing my fingers at my dad and my mom and God. This is your fault. But God had bigger plans for me, and I believe the bigger plans are happening soon. I believe that the bigger plans are happening because I see the light. I see what my purpose is, and that is to help others. Focus on the present is number 4. We talked about that a while ago. Present is a gift from God when He allows you to wake up every morning and take that next breath. He believes that He has a bigger purpose for you. So focus on the present, not the past. You can't run from your past. You could just live with the consequences, but then you can change the future. Number 5, you got to disconnect for a while. There's a while that I disconnected from everybody because I needed to focus on myself, my true self, finding the real me. And I didn't do this along the way. I had people that supported me. I had Lou Ramirez, Fred Lenars, Duran Cage. I had Daniel Gomez Inspires. I had all these people seeing, okay, Ron's about to his breaking point. And they gave me so much encouraging words, and they told me, hey, bud, you've got it. You're special. You are one of a kind. You got what it takes to change people's lives. You have to surround yourself around people that think like you. Number 6, you got to think about people around you and how you make them feel. People won't know what you say or what you've done for them, but they'll know how you made them feel. 7, forgive those who wronged you, including yourself. Whoa, that's tough right there. You wronged yourself, Ron. You got to forgive yourself. That's strong, but it's encouraging. Forgive and focus on the future. Whoever wronged you in your life, just forgive them and forget about it, including yourself. You're harder on yourself than you are on anybody else. And number 8, make new memories. That's what is about to happen. Make new memories. Make life-changing memories with your family, with yourself, with your friends. You've got to be able to make new memories and be able to take care of yourself. Make new memories. That is so strong right there. I told you before that the great Les Brown says, if you're going to fall on your back while you're facing up, because if you're looking up, you can get up. And I've listened to that, and I believe in that, and I so heartily believe that that's 100% correct. You have to look up so you can get up. Guys, you guys have been wonderful. And all honestly, I don't know how well Good Morning Automotive is doing. I haven't looked in quite a while. I hope it's doing good. I hope I get a lot of listeners. But this is a pick me up. the Automotive Architect Sales Podcast is more grinding. It's more in your face um, kind of stuff. But it's other things that I think that works, that I believe that if you listen to it, that you'll get a lot of hope in life. And I really do hope that this message gets out and these episodes reach somebody and touches them and makes them see that, man, finding the real me, listening to these messages. I mean, you got never give up on yourself, finding the real you, day one to one day, gratitude, passion, appreciate the small stuff, support one another, believe in yourself, your dreams, and your goals. Stop being negative. All of these messages are so inspiring. This is what I want you to do. I want you to share and like and send these messages out to other people and let them know, hey, this is a great opportunity. You want to lift me up? Go to Good Morning Automotive. And it's not just for automotive people. That's just the title I gave. But I want to thank you for joining me today. I want to thank you for joining me each and every day. You may catch this on the rewind, and I respect you for that. I know this is a busy time, but thank you very much for everything that you guys do. I love you all. You're wonderful. And in all honesty, what makes this so great is you guys. So again, I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank you for everything that you guys do. You have been wonderful. I couldn't do this without you, in all honesty. So thank you again. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon.